Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to the special episode of financial results of Tata Metaliks and Deltacorp. I'm Thurumale Kumar. My views are my personal views. I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor. So please check your decisions with your own financial advisors. I'm just sharing my views about the audited results and not the quarter results of Tata Metalik first. If you look at this result, I think this is actually totally. I can give one word. It missed the street expectation, and it's somewhat poor only. On prima facie, whatever the expectation about ductile pipe is not met. Though they have shown good performance in big iron segment, this ductile iron pipe has not given that the expected revenue. We'll go and check each items one by one. First, the revenue in compare with the previous quarters or previous year quarters, it's good, and 6 months also it's fantastic. But they are lacking with only profit. Profit, it's totally down. I don't get disappointed. It's much down. In company, especially 6 months, it's okay. Whereas in 3 months, that is quarterly, they are near about compared with the previous quarter is around 30% I think down. Previous year same quarter it's okay around say 10 or 14 percentage. So profit they missed, I mean EBITDA. And next net profit as it is, it reflects here also the same thing. 6 months is okay because of previous quarter was good, but this quarter comparatively previous year and previous quarter of the same year, both the company failed to achieve that profit. That's why it same reflects in EPS also. So the EPS right now it's 17, and 6 months is 47. So 6 months is good. 3 months is it's totally disappointing one. And now we may have to go to a segmental revenue. Prior to this, we have to find whether there is any liability increase or not, or they have paid off any liability. If you check it, it says that there is no liability increase. Uh, so it is near about to the same only financial liabilities and lease liabilities. And current liability we can forget. There is no need to worry about that. We will go to cash flow. Cash flow is okay. And segmental revenue, where only as I already told, the PKN it's giving more or less the same type of revenue, and the ductile iron pipe is also good. But if you check it, the uh, profit they missed. Ductile iron is somewhat in comparatively previous year same quarter it was 3,257 crore. I think everything. Sorry, in lakhs they were given in lakhs only. So it's around 3,257 lakhs. But this quarter it shows only 2,310. Whereas PKN it is near about given the same. So PKN segment doing a good performance, whereas the ductile iron pipe lacks. And compare with segmental assets, near about two-third assets, or around say if it is 190 and probably 45 percentage being here and 60% with PKN. So the segmental big iron has to provide which is yielding a very good revenue and profit, whereas the tactile iron pipe segment lacking, which is not providing the expected revenue or profit in compare with big iron. So there is a segmental mismatch, segmental assets mismatch. So return on assets and segment wise if you check it, I think big iron is giving the right profit and revenue. I'm not an industry expert. Based on the results, it's showing like that. That's why I think they are preferring to merge this company with the Tata Steel Long Products Limited, for which they have submitted the scheme plan to Bombay Stock Exchange, and they are waiting. So once it is over, I think they may have a very good segmental mix by which the problem will be solved by which they may get a good mix of revenue on segment assets. ROA will be good. So this quarter, more or less, my view is poor, and we may expect the coming quarters would be good based on this amalgamation. Whatever they planned will get approved, and in future time if it has happened. So right now, I prefer we may have to hold the skip if you are having, and no need to accumulate as of now, subject to next quarter's results. Okay, now we go to Delta Corp. Delta Corp, more or less, they are just showing the same result of previous year, but comparatively, if you check it, the 6 months is comparatively good. In previous 6 months of the previous year, this quarter is good. Total income or income from the respective divisions is also good. One more thing I found while scrutinizing their informations, they have mentioned that I'll show that one, then I'll explain you. See, they mentioned that the group is totally debt free, would have adequate liquidity available to honor its liabilities and obligations as and when due. That means they don't have any liability. If it all comes, that also they are having cash to manage. So if you check it, the cash position, I'll show you. See the current asset, the investment they are having 509 crore. Everything they have given in crores. So I think this they are having investment of 509, and the cash of around say 59 crore as of 31st March. And now they are having around say 39 crore as they are having cash. Bank balance is 4. So they are having roughly 43 crores, which is more or less available if at all they get any liability or any futuristic liabilities if arise. And one more thing, if you look at that, is also quite interesting. That see, they have mentioned the group and the entire casino industry in Goa have made a representation to government of Goa seeking a waiver or reduction or proportionate payment mechanism for casino license fees for the period of shutdown. So, and they have made the full provision of 23.75 crores and 39.58 crores for this quarter and 6 months. They, because of that only, the losses come. If at all, nothing would come. So the total they mentioned about the license fee and registration fee of 49.53 is a provision by which only they have made, which is not made a payment, and they put a request to the government to reduce or to waive it off. The they mentioned that the set license for the period shutdown is only provided for, and the actual payment for the same has not taken place. So due to the pandemic situation, the stress on the operations and representation made, the management is hopeful that the government of Goa may consider its request favorably. So in that case, the provision of license fees made whatever which will may not be payable in full or part, and it will be totally the provision made will be cancelled. That is, bring back that money back into the system, and the company will show a profit. A profit would be, say, even if you reduce this 49 in this 61, then it will be roughly 11 crore loss. That is nothing compared with the previous year 86 crore. So more or less, Delta Corp result is good and vibrant. We may expect once they will be in full swing, like already they have started, that they have given in their footnote. So we can expect a full swing of operation, by which they may generate more revenue, and hopefully because the government support,